Hi Zoe, happy birthday. This is Mrs. Ribicki, and I'm in my office here at DeMott Elementary School, and I just wanted to take this time to wish you a very, very happy birthday, and I wanted to show you something that I keep in my office here. This is something that you made for me in the year 2012. So I just keep this cherished and keep this on my shelf. So if you ever come and visit me, you will be able to see it on my windowsill in my office. So I have a special book that is one of my favorites, and I'm sure during the years that I had taught you, I'm sure I had probably read this to you, and you have heard this, and it's one of my favorites. You can kind of tell my book's kind of beat up here, but it's called Where the Wild Things Are, and so I hope you enjoy it. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. See him chasing the dog? His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around him. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Still Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Looks like they're having a good time being wild. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Well, Zoe, I hope you enjoyed that book because it definitely is one of my favorites. So again, I wish you a very, very happy birthday. Talk to you later.